gonna switch over to the next scene. A skadoosh. Excellent. Alright, that sounds good. Maybe I turn myself up a skosh. Oh, that is the loudest it could. Oh. Oh. We'll turn Spirit City down. How about there? How does that sound? That sounds good. Alright, and yeah, let me know if there are any issues audio-wise. There we go. There. Scooch over here. Hi. I'm hoping this time I am a little more organized with the stream compared to last time. Let's bring everything up. Where are we? There we go. Yeah. So, compared to last, I have a file set up here where it's going to be. Well, this is going to be my file pack. But I've organized my files a little better. I did figure out something along the way though. I did not consider the real life size of certain plants compared to how I'm going to represent them in the game. So, have a look here. I got these lines set up over here going from 0 to 20. For me, they're going to represent meters. The reason why I haven't got them completely all the way to the bottom is anything below this is going to be more dedicated to the playable character when I get done with that one, or when I'm able to implement it. I'm splitting this up into certain areas. You've got the trees and the plants down here, then real estate here for the player character, and then everything up here is for the trees. But I still want the trees to have some sort of accuracy in relation to each other, even if it's not going to be accurate in real life. Because here we've got a eucalyptus tree. They roughly get to about 10 meters tall. However, paperbark trees can go up to like 20 meters tall. They're quite large trees. And having that as a more realistic representation, the size difference was a little too crazy. So I've just shrunk down this area where we'll show that, like, yeah, the paperbark trees are bigger, or any 20-meter tree is definitely going to be bigger. But it's not going to be a crazy size difference. Otherwise, that's just going to end up screwing with the height space of the app way too much. So this is my compromise. Anything that's like a small tree will come up to here about like the 2-meter mark. It'll still look small in comparison. And we'll have the 10-meter, and then we got the 20-meter trees. Yeah. Today I'm working on the farm pack, which is going to be the other pack that I have ready to go with the app when you download it. There's going to be 2 DLCs that I know I want in the app from the get-go. One is Australian natives, from like the eucalyptus, paperbark, a couple of mushrooms and flowers. I'll probably be making some new assets for those. Ones that are more like iconic Australiana, you know. But for now, I got these ones for testing. But I also wanted like a little farm pack. Your kind of typical apple trees, maybe banana tree. We'll have a couple of ground plants as well. I'd like to put in some carrots. I think carrots would look good. Other small shrubs, maybe some blueberries would be really cute. but more of your general, oh yeah, this is what you would see on a farm. Sort of plants. Yeah. But for today is an apple tree. And this is something that I was working on earlier in the week. Oh, heads up. I might need to occasionally take a break, more often than usual, just because I've been feeling some faintness lately. Don't worry, I am seeing a doctor about it. But I may need to like pause, take some medication, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but let's get started. We're gonna have a chill stream today. Get the timer going. Listen to some music. Yeah. Okay, I got my 3 layers here: front foliage, trunk, and back foliage. Pay no mind to how the trunk looks as you go down each layer. Yeah. I still have to add some of the spots from the front foliage into the back foliage, but we'll get to that. For now, I want to finish what I had going on here before I had to take a break. You may be asking, where's the pine tree we were working on last time? The blueberry ash. I need to work on my pine trees. That is not a today thing that I want to do. I did try, like before working on the blueberry ash, I was baking a pine tree before. But there's something about pine trees that I just need to figure out how to draw properly. So I'm not doing that today. Let's just take Give me a second, guys. I do have to track as well my dizzy spells. when I get them. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's that? Never mind. Oh, that is alright. Alright. 34. Add 10, 29. Yeah, doctor asked me to just keep track of when I get my little dizzy spells, and then we can check over that when I go back to see her on the 7th. And my coffee. Alright, back to it. Back to it, man. There we go. Oh, I didn't really do do the back sections on my other one. I must have done it in the splash art. Oh, let me look at. Actually, I can just go to the other screen. Let me take a look at my splash art. Oh yeah, I kind of did do the back. Alright. That's where I thought I had. Alright, no worries. I forget what I have drawn. Okay. Yeah, well here is our base apple tree. I wanted to add some little apples onto it as well. I'll make another folder. Group. Let's see. Front foliage, trunk, back foliage, and fruit. There we go. Did I have references that I brought in? I did. This is the references that I was using. So pretty apples. I think these were Modi apples, if I recall. Are they Modi? But I like the mostly red with a little bit of yellow on them, so we'll probably go with that sort of. They are very I'd eventually like to have variations in the trees. I'll probably have 2 to 3 assets of the same tree, so that even if they were to spawn in the same tree, it'll look slightly different, so it's not just the same exact thing over and over again. If it's used. More of an apple or more of a tomato? I just realized having the preview up on OBS does actually help a fair bit. Because that means I can very quickly look at it very small. Which is going to be important. What is that picking up? Sorry, I just got distracted by my PNG model. I don't know what it's doing right now. Give me a sec. Settings? Audio. Yeah, Yeti. What is happening? Oh, there's a small hum from something that the microphone is. Hold on, is that my own computer? I need to do some more. I need to see what the hell is going on. Okay. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, audio seems to be working fine. Excellent. I think just the PNG model was picking up on stuff that my microphone normally just filters out anyways. I just had to adjust the volume for that. Maybe I just move this a scotch forward. And then this over here. And then this like that. And then just like that. I hope the sound of my microphone moving wasn't too much noise. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. Back to drawing? Yes, everything is fine. I really should set up a chat box on my main screen. Anyways. What's up? Ah, wrong layer. How does an apple look compared to a tomato? Those are still fairly round apples. Actually, how big do I even want these apples? Lots of apples. Oh, I should have a separate layer for the back. Group, quick grouping, back groups. Copy layer style, paste layer style. Okay, but that does feel like a lot of apples. I may reduce that amount of apples. Wait, where's my hand? Where was my hand gone? That was weird. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And what I'll do is I'll get some blue, go to background, do myself one of these. No. I thought I was gonna be tricky, but I wasn't being tricky. Let's grab this color, but then I will also grab this color. Delete that. Okay. And then layer style. Change to that. Yeah. We got some color variation. Good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, something like that. A nice little apple shape. It's not obviously a tomato. And I would like to add some color variation to it as well, because I like how there's little bits of that greenish yellow on some of the apples. So I'll add a little gradient. Ain't that cute? Keep the outline the same because there's no point in trying to do something special with the gradient on that. And you know what? It should have a cute little shine to it as well. Ain't that cute? Alright. Well, let's do that. Oh, I should have saved. Put to the side. My color swatches. Boom. And oh, that's all. Ah. Oh, I got that set to 10 pixels. Down to 1. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. That's a little bit more of an orangey red, but I think that suits better. Ah. Yeah. Alright, well, back to shaping these dots into apples. Oh. reshape these apples a little bit. I like the shape of this one where it kind of tapers towards the end, so I'm gonna do that. Smoothed. Some of these are kind of looking like love hearts. It's cute. We love heart apples. I wonder if I should put a leaf on a couple of them. come back to that later. But I should have done that. What's my timer at? Oh, it's about to go off. Alright. I'm just gonna start my break a little early so I can go and wake him up. Okay. Oh, we should save. Yeah. I should totally make a save alert. Alright. I will be back. Don't go nowhere. More, what happened? What happened? Saber dance? But that's an emote! Nightbot! Hi More, thank you for popping in. How you doing? I'm sorry, Nightbot was a poopy butthole. Stop. What? Okay, I gotta see why it did that. Nightbot, my moral enemy. It wasn't even your caps. It was Iron Mouse's caps that did it. Okay, I need to, whilst we're on break, because we still have break for, how long? Another 5 minutes. Let's see what was going on with that. But I will switch back to my drawing scene. Hi! Hope you're having a lovely day, aside from Nightbot being a poopy butthole. Chat moderation. Oh, here we go. Filter allows you to time out users to use excessive. No, I don't care for excessive caps. I like excessive caps. Did it time you out, by the way? Or was it just a warning? I hope it didn't time you out. Oh, they can time out for like a second. To be like, wait, don't do that. Excessive emotes? I want excessive emotes. Excessive symbols? I don't know what symbols that would be. Repetition. Filter allows you to time out users who repeat words or phrases. Yes, disabled. Don't want links now. Black was a word yet. Just a warning? Okay, cool. Well, I turned off the excessive caps. So, can you try that emote again? Just to see if, like, it sets off Nightbot? I want to see the cute emotes. I want to see Iron Mouse. Actually, do I even have any emotes that's... Oh, well, not on this because I don't have any... This is all caps. Would this be an issue? Well, that went through just fine. Oh yeah, I'm the streamer, so it wouldn't be a problem. Eh. Sweetie, honey, could you write something in all caps for me, please? Oh wait, no, you'd be fine because you're the mod. God damn. Anyways. Hope you're having a lovely day. We are having our short break from drawing. We will be back into it very shortly.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey! Yay! There we go. I can't wait until I get emotes on this channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I would like them to be tree food, though. Yeah, we are working on an apple tree. The tree was something that I had been working on during the week. So it's for the farm pack. How dare you? We are still working on native plants, but I wanted to do some of the farm pack. We're gonna have apple trees. I want to also do some banana trees. And I was gonna do some ground crops like carrots and some bushes like blueberries. Been looking into art programs for PC. I'm limited in my options. Phone, I've at least got experience in using Ibis, PC Paint. I feel that. Yeah, after going cold turkey on anything Adobe, I did struggle to find the right program for me. Krita I found was the best solution for me because it's closest to the kind of art that I was doing on Photoshop anyways. So I found this worked quite well for me. But there were some other programs I tried out. I think Clip Studio Paint is also a really good one that's very popular amongst artists. I wonder if there is a PC version of Ibis, because I have found that some mobile programs do have PC versions, so it might be worth looking into for your case. How you doing? I'm doing good. Bit of a slow morning.
There is.
Oh, excellent! There is a Bazaar just looked up. There's a PC version of Ibis, so yeah, that might be a good alternative for you. PC Ibis exists, but it has an infinitely stupid restriction to it that mobile doesn't have. They put a restriction on it? That's bull. Well, what is it? There's been a couple of programs I've come across that do that, and I don't understand why. Like, even, like, 1 hour of usage if you're free on PC? What? Wait, is Ibis one of those drawing programs that come already downloaded onto certain devices? Mobile doesn't have that restriction. Does mobile have ads? I'm just trying to figure out where the monetary value comes from there. Because if Ibis was already... Oh, alright, back to drawing. If Ibis has some sort of monetary value to the mobile version, then they probably want to encourage people to use that. Whether it be through ads or it's something that's like pre-downloaded onto whatever device that you have. So it probably has like some sort of brand deal with the operating system for the mobile phone. Is my assumption. That's ridiculous that they have a 1 hour restriction. Dude, I just did an hour of drawing. If I was told that I couldn't draw anymore, I would be annoyed.
You can.
No, don't take my pen from me. No. No. I want to keep drawing. You can't stop me. Mobile has ads on the screen on certain screens. There's a premium option for one-time buy. But you can bypass the premium stuff for brushes specifically, just not the other stuff. Okay. So yeah, they get their ad revenue on the mobile version, but not the desktop version. They could put ads on the desktop version. Come on. Everything's about money. I can't talk because I'm also going to be selling this product, but still. I really can't talk because the thing that I'm making is something that I intend on selling and then creating DLC for like people to purchase as well. But still. Did recently install Krita, just gotta actually learn it on PC. It didn't take me too long to learn Krita. It's fairly straightforward. I will admit it doesn't have certain features that Photoshop had, obviously. But once you get used to the setup here and you find your own workarounds to do the same things, then it just basically becomes second nature at that point. Ibis is something I learned by just pressing buttons. Just by pressing buttons, yep. And it's gonna be the same for Krita. But I do, like, regardless, I still definitely recommend this as an alternative from, like, Photoshop at the very least, from my experience. I don't know how it'll compare to Ibis, but I quite like the program. And it's free! And I'm gonna pay nothing. Yeah, after separating myself from Adobe, I went on a full detox of like, I am not paying for programs. Or if I'm gonna pay for programs, it's gonna be like a one-time payment. I did pay for Clip Studio, I just don't use it. I found it doesn't work quite as well for me. But that was still a one-time payment, and then they moved on to a subscription-based service, which was kind of annoying. But I didn't end up signing up for the subscription service for them. And then other programs like to replace Adobe After Effects, which is what I was using for TikTok Shorts. I downloaded Hit Films instead. I found that one to be quite good. It doesn't have the transcribing for subtitles, sadly. But everything else, like, I'm able to do in Hit Films as I was able to do in After Effects. Yeah, never going for Adobe stuff. Their prices in TOS is stupid each, but together it's worse. Absolutely. Oh my god. Like, I was willing to deal with the prices for what they were, like, at the time. Even when I moved on from student prices to full prices, I was like, well, it's eventually going to pay, like, I'm eventually going to get a return on it because I'll get, like, a job and they'll use Adobe and all that, you know, copium. But once they started introducing like the AI stuff and then the TOS that allows them to use anything from their cloud service in their AI training, I was like, nope, nuh-uh, I am GTFO. And that's when I started my Adobe detox, which was hard because I went to like uni and TAFE with like using Photoshop and all of that, and even before uni, when you could still purchase Photoshop with a one-time fee, I was using that, and I, like, yeah, Adobe was my bread and butter for a long time, so it took me, there was a lot of growing pains in learning new programs. It's stupid. Didn't have to, but here we are. And you know, it ends up saving me a lot of money anyways, because those subscriptions were getting very expensive. Just give me a quick second because I need to, just getting a little dizzy, I need to make a note of that. 125. Slight dizzy and slight increase. There we go. I do got a little bit of dizziness going on at the moment that I have been told that I gotta keep track of. I'm seeing the doctor about it. So do not worry. Why are you so angry about that? Anyway, look at all these apples. Let's get one more over here. Here we go. Apples! Alright, time to add some color variation. Using some of this yellow that I prepared earlier. I'm gonna add a little bit to the... Some will have big sections of yellow. Some will have just a little.
I just realized you, for this Lilium Lantern Dev Stream 1, it's technically Dev Stream 2.
Aha, but as you can see, I didn't lose the first VOD, no!
So you agree it's the second one?
Nuh-uh, we're treating this as... As I said at the beginning of the stream when there was no one watching. We are gonna just treat the first time as just a test stream, and this is the official first dev stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I did not forget to click the save storage, or save VOD to storage button. It couldn't be me. I am a totally professional, well-organized streamer, thank you very much. It's not like I've already done this all before on a different channel. Ryan asking to play some Factorio later. Yeah. You gonna play some Factorio later?
Yeah, as soon as you finish stream.
Sweet.
So no rush or anything.
I need to make my factories. I need my trains.
Yeah, we got the space yet, so we're near the end of space.
Oh yeah, you're going to space.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be space boats.
There's gotta be space bugs.
I don't know, I've never been to space.
There's gotta be something to act as like an enemy in the space realm.
So what if there isn't?
There's gonna be space bugs.
But how would they even know?
It's the exact same bugs as on land, except they have those little astronaut bubbles on their head. And they're not very effective because they have no propulsion through space, and they just kind of wiggle their legs around like.
They just fart.
They fart for propulsion. Okay. Look at all those apples. Aren't they cute?
You can't eat all those apples.
Watch me. I'm gonna eat all them apples. Then we're gonna add a little bit of shine onto the apples. Hey, there we go. Ooh, my little apples. Yeah, I thought this tree was gonna take me longer because I thought I was gonna do the back foliage as well, but I don't actually do the back foliage on the other tree, so this one's actually done now. Got done sooner than I was expecting.
Woo!
Woo! We have apple tree.
Time for claps.
Because we applaud our small goals.
And also, have you fixed your files?
Yeah, actually, this is my fixed file.
Let's go!
Whee! We're not using the extra big file that may or may not crash the computer. It definitely struggles though, at the very least. But yes, we have apple tree. I guess I can get started on the next fruit tree then. What kind of fruit tree should we do now? Peaches! We should absolutely do peach tree. I'm gonna do peach trees.
Probably taste, change color.
Just color variation. Actually, speaking of variations, because one thing I was gonna do was have variations of the same tree, just to give variety on the screen, so it's not, if someone just wants to go apple trees, it's not just the same asset over and over again. I could make another apple tree. Or I could make a peach tree.
I think for now, just try and get one asset for everything, and then you can release several assets later down the line.
That's smart. You're a smart boy.
I am smart, that's why you're dating me.
Yes, because I'm dating you purely for your brain. And
I am
nothing
funny
else.
also.
You are.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I don't land, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, well, we will have that one as our apple tree. We shall save. I'll create a timer for that later. Alright, well, let's start a new group then. What's this? Oh, apartment. Big group. Peach tree. Back foliage. Let me just. Excellent. Trunk. Is that what I wanted? Okay. Front foliage. Wait, no, I'm not done with the apple tree.
Yeah, you're not done. What are you doing?
Got the back fruit to do.
Yeah, the back fruit. Love the back fruit.
Actually. It looks kind of nicer without the back fruit. The back fruit is now starting to feel like it's too much.
Yeah, I do kind of like. Okay, is a layer. Off. On. You know what? Zoom out.
On. Off. On. Off.
On.
You reckon it's better on?
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's zoomed in, it's too much. When it's zoomed out, it actually adds a little nice background kind of thing.
Alright. Well, let's do the back fruit then. Front foliage and fruit off. This happens a lot more than I'd like to admit. I think I'm done with something and then I'm like, oh, well, I could do this as well, you know, and change this and that and adjust things here and there. And then it's like 3 hours later after I said I was done.
much quiet, much focus.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing for these streams. There are gonna be plenty of times when I am just silent and you just have the music playing. Especially with my dizziness, I am not going to force myself to talk.
Need some pills?
No, I have been good today. I can only take so many in a day, so I do want to save that for when it gets bad. Yes, I have taken the bins out.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I just heard the truck come by, so I was like, before you ask, yes, I have. Excuse me. Oh, honey. You hungry?
I could eat.
Did you want to have the other half of my Subway?
No, because there's cucumber on it.
Oh, right, sorry. I had half of it this morning.
You can have the other half when you're done with it.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we figured out that we could put it in the sandwich press.
It is pretty nice. Do you know what's even nicer?
You.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you. Almost there. That's all the apples. We'll give them oh goodness. Ugh. I better not be getting hay fever. I don't need that on top of anything else. Oh, alright, so it was on. Ah! There we go. I won't put the shine on the back because they are supposed to be in the shadows. But boop, boop, and boop. Oh, it does look better.
If you zoom out.
Yeah. Oh, that looks cute. It does give that nice depth. Yay! Apple tree done. I'm happy to consider that done now.
Little claps.
Little claps. Wait, did you just say one clap?
Yeah. It's a little clap.
Single clap. Fuck with it. Almost left the pen. How did that clap come through on?
Pretty loud.
Okay.
Not like, oh my god, ow, my ears loud, but like, ooh, that was a sound crisp clap.
Okay, excellent. As long as it's not like ear hurting.
No,
then
not the only ear hurting thing in this stream is you.
Wow!
Oh!
Wow!
Got him!
Rude. The rudest. This is what I gotta live with, people. This is what I gotta live with. Anywho, we could probably get rid of that apple reference, and we can move on to peaches. Peaches for you, peaches for me, peaches for the whole world to see. There we go. Alright, let's do some peaches research, shall we? What was this? Oh, I got an achievement like clockwork 15 minutes ago. What does that mean?
I think it's streaming for a certain amount of time, several days.
Stream for 2 unique days in the last 30 days. Yatta! Getting all my old achievements back. Alright. Anyways. Peach trees. Let's look it up on Wikipedia whilst Wikipedia is still working. Where's the Wikipedia? Peach trees. Wiki. Here we go, peach. Peach research. Deciduous tree. Tree-like shrub. Oh, interesting. Technically a shrub, but it's more like a tree. Wait, deciduous tree or tree-like shrub. Interesting. That may very rarely grow up to as much as 10 meters, but more typically 3 meters, with large specimens reaching 4 meters. The spread of the crown is similar to the height, ranging from 3 to 4 meters. Okay. Unlike apples, the size of peach trees is not generally controlled by dwarfing rootstocks in commercial orchards. A great variety of growth habits have been selected, including columnar, dwarf, spreading, and weeping. There's weeping peaches? Ooh. See, this is why I'm happy to have this project. I get to learn about trees, and I like trees. I get to learn more. Plus I draw. Alright, so we're looking at about... Let's aim for 4 meters. Ranging from 3 to 4 meters. We won't go with the 10 meters. 10 meters is for the apple tree. Oh, apple trees in the wild will generally grow up to 10 meters, but commercially they're put onto dwarf rootstocks, so they're kept around 2 to 3 meter mark to make it easier for harvesting. That's why I have got this as a 10 meter tree because that's how it would naturally grow to that size. But you may, like, if you were to walk onto a farm, you will see them a lot smaller. Just, what's the word? Disclaimer. So don't be coming at me in the comments like, oh, your apple trees are too big. They're supposed to be that big. Alright. Let's get a few references then of peach trees. Ooh, that's a pretty peach tree. Let's bring that in. I should have a folder that's just references. Group layer. Not with a T. Wait, huh? What did I... Huh? But... I'm just gonna do it this way. Look at how pretty this peach tree is here. That's a nice looking peach tree. So the branches seem to start off quite low in the trunk. On this one anyways. And the leaves have an interesting shape to them. They're kind of, they're thin but they're curved. They don't really hold their shape and stick out. That's interesting. We'll try and incorporate that into the asset. But let's get a few more. It'd be nice to get a wild peach images, because a lot of these images just seem to be cultivated. Wild. They're all close-up images too. This is not what I want. I want a full tree picture. This looks like one without fruit on it. There we go. Let me make that a bit smaller. There we go. Yeah, so seems to have a bit of a wider shape compared to the apple tree. Definitely starts to spread out early rather than forming too much of a trunk. And if it's only growing up to 4 meters as well, be yummy. Oh, that's a nice picture of a peach tree. I gotta double check as well where these images come from, because I have been searching for reference images and AI pictures would come up instead, which is frustrating. But thankfully that doesn't seem to be the case with these images. Didn't even really see much AI, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. Hold up, what is this? That... That looks photoshopped. Crimson Bonfire. That... that's photoshopped. Of course. Oh, that's so photoshopped. Bro, that is so photoshopped. Hold on. Do I have a share screen one? I don't know. I don't. Alright, hold on. I need to show you this. This tomfoolery. Where are we? Display capture. Tablet screen. We're doing some editing in post. That and Cintiq. There we go. Fit that to the screen. Now, I need to show you this ridiculousness. Transition. Yeah. Look at this! Oh, it disappeared. Like, look at that and tell me that's not photoshopped. That looks so obviously photoshopped. And the reason this annoys me so much because I have been fooled by like buying seeds online and getting duped. I thought, like, I really wanted to get blueberry seeds because I wanted to try and grow them hydroponically. And it took me way too long and too much stubbornness to realize that it's not a good idea to get blueberries from seeds, first of all. You're better off getting, like, an already established bush because they're usually from cuttings. So in my attempt to try and find blueberry seeds, I ended up getting duped and buying... I don't even know what seeds they were. They weren't blueberries, but they didn't grow either. And there's so many of... I keep coming across these, like, crazy ass fake plants listings. Like, this is so obviously photoshopped, man. Good, you're out of stock. You shouldn't be stocking them anymore. Ever. Ugh. Anyways. Rant over. I think we got enough reference images to go on. To start with things. Now I'm getting distracted looking at peach blossoms. Do not. Do not! Speaking of blossoms, yeah. That's the kind of variation that I want in the trees. I want them to look slightly different, but I also want them to have like a fruiting version and a flowering version. So I'd like to have a version of these apple trees that are just like apple blossoms, and then with the peach tree, I want to have peach blossom variation as well. And why that looks so pretty with like a variety of peach blossoms and peach fruit. I think it's cute. We're gonna go for 4 meters tall for these ones, weren't we? So we'll start off with a sketch. Just to get the kind of shape before we go directly into drawing the, going into specifics like trunk, foliage, and whatnot. So let's get the trunk is kind of a darker brown. Oh. Well, I just spent all. Alright. Never mind. We won't start yet. We will have our quick break. That's actually a good time for me to run to the little ladies' room. Save. And we'll take a short break, and then we'll get into the peach trees. I'll be back. Alright, I'm feeling antsy. I'm getting back into it. It's a minute and a half left, it's fine. There we go. Took a bit of a break, took a look at my settings and stuff. Alright. One more 45-minute session and then we'll be done for today. Because what I really want inside of this peach tree. Okay. Yeah, we got 4 meters here. 4 meters long. Yeah. We don't want the tree any taller than this. Yeah, if we look at the trunk, it splits up quite early. And then we've got this kind of spreading out rather than bushing up. So, it's not quite large at the base either. There's a little bit of spread for the roots. Fairly early. Be a much wider tree than my other trees. I like how the branch kind of falls down here a little bit. So probably include that. Because it spreads out so much, it does kind of get a little heavy towards the edges here. I don't see it as much here. This one's kind of rising up a bit more, but it's still got that spread going. I kind of like the shape that this one has, so I might do that here. Kind of heavy sort of shape. Heavy from all the fruit. Kind of give it that bonsai look. What's that mean? I like adding little stumps from where old branches have been cut off. Maybe we'll have it split here as well. Two branches instead of one. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. The branch should come off here. There we go. The branch came over here. I think I need to thicken up some of these branches because these would clearly be going further up. So they can't be so thin. Okay. Yeah, that kind of shape. And the hard bit is going to be how do I translate these like thin curly leaves into this design. That's okay, we'll figure that out along the way. Yeah, I like that general shape. The two. Yeah. Maybe squish it in just a little bit. Still putting the green form up. Yeah. I like that. Okay. I might switch up the music a little bit. Up on one of the different... Yeah, let's get this one. Find the apple tree. Let's get our trunk going. So what is the color on this? These peaches. Okay, so this is more around yellow rather than red. Over here. Yeah, yellow. A little bit orange, but still kind of red yellow. Okay. Let's do. Oh, that's what. Okay. Why is that creating new groups? Where? Okay.
You're under arrest for being too cute.
I'm resisting arrest. Can't catch me alive. I'm going on a run. Ooh, hairstyle. Wait, no. I can copy and paste from the Apple file. Give me your layer styles, please. What? What?
Apple bottom layer with
Apple bottom layer,
With the
boots
style.
with the strokes. With the strokes. I forgot what I was doing. Here we go. You threw off my groove.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me too, though, so you threw out the Emperor's Groove.
I'm sorry. Too light. Too dark. Give me something in between. Give me the. That's still too. Ooh. Yeah. Is that a gamer subs?
What's up?
Nah, I'm good, thanks. I already had 2 coffees. I just heard the behind me and I'm like, the fuck is that? Did he get juice? I don't know why my brain went to juice. Probably because I'm looking at fruit. That's weird. Why does it act like it's extending something 20 inches?
watching a video as I'm watching the stream, and the guy had one of those things where like has a bunch of like whisper voices.
Oh.
And I'm like, what is happening? Is it my video? Am I going crazy, or is it the stream?
Where are the whispers coming from? The voices! That's a little spot. Let's fix that up. I like that shade. Alright. Let's get some leaves on. So what's the kind of range we're looking at for the darkness? Anyways, sorry about that. This layer stone. think we can get something of the shape of the leaves with keeping the top parts kind of bouncy and curvy. But as we get a little closer to the bottom here, we can give hints of the leaves like this. Make it kind of spiky. A soft spike. You know? So yeah, this looks... We want to go for the illusion of the leaf shape. Try to illustrate that. That's what I'm thinking, but it's a bit early to do that at this stage. Because we just want to get shape. Overall shape. It might be a bit early to get started on that. Just do this for now. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
Okay.
I do what I want.
A good Christian stream?
Yes, I shall do what I want on your good Christian Minecraft server. Because this is my good Christian Minecraft server. What up?
Betrayal.
Of the highest order.
Happy that with the new internet there doesn't any lag in your stream whatsoever.
That's great. That's brilliant. I was about to say great and brilliant at the same time. That's great.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Oh, grill.
Oh, grill. I could go for grill. Grilled steak.
Ribs.
Oh, ribs.
Barbecue ribs.
Barbecue ribs. Oh my god. Yeah.
With a garlic bread.
Oh, deliciousness. I want to go to that like real fancy barbecue place where like it only opens like 3 days a week because they spend the rest of that time just slow cooking all of the food. Maybe I should do that for my next birthday.
Next year?
Next year, yeah. What's this? Oh. But we concluded that it's not an iron issue. I probably shouldn't be taking any more of these.
You're being made to take medicine.
But it's not required medicine.
It's already out, take it.
Fine. Well, it's already out. You might as well put it in your mouth. Well, if you're gonna pass me medication, can you also pass me my fish oil and my multivitamin, please? We are taking a short.
I want this stream to be PG. I'm not going to say anything that's wrong.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you call me out?
How dare you call me out like this?
Let me just clip the when it's out. Let me put it in my mouth for me.
Look, there'll be some clips that I will put on the Lily and Lantern Studio TikTok, but there are some that are only going to go onto the Detonation TikTok channel. This will be one of them. Bitter. What's this? I got another achievement.
What's the achievement?
What's this achievement? Stream for 4 hours in the last 30 days.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yatta.
High 5.
Yeah. I am returning to studying that.
I'm proud of you.
Where's my cursor showing? There we go, cursor going. you looking at?
Can you toggle a layer on and off for me super quick? Interesting, the cursor shows whenever you're on the layer or when you're in your files. Whenever you draw, it doesn't show up.
Like the mouse cursor?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Oh, no, yeah, because, that's Krita.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You probably can't see it quite clearly on the stream, but when I am on the drawing layer, there's a little circle, which indicates where my brush is.
Yeah. No, we can see it. It's like just under the pen.
Yeah. But then, like, when I move over to anything else that's off of the canvas, the cursor comes back. Yeah. That's just a creative thing. That's nothing I can do about it.
It was just weird because, like, when you draw, like, it's like little petals.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
all like, is it petals whenever you click or is it the cursor? Just having a little see.
It's just whenever I draw. Let's work on the shape. So if I bring my references back up. Yeah, I really want to try and get the feel of the leaf shape through.
May I recommend different brush style?
I'm not changing my brush.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's gonna screw with the consistency of the assets. But it's just like the way that I draw it. So this, what I'm thinking was, the tops be rather round, but then the bottom kind of indicating the bottom of the leaves.
See, that is why you are paid the big bucks as an artist.
This is why I spent so much time studying. It may not look good, but
It may not look good because you're currently trying stuff out that is new,
yeah.
but it will look amazing in the end because you're an amazing artist.
It is.
PG-13, by the way.
PG-13, by the way.
Remember, you get one fuck per stream.
Well, now you just used it.
Exactly.
Wow. I have no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry.
I know!
My went to
We're
go.
going into M territory!
We're going into what?
M territory.
M territory. I went to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy.
If you continue, it's gonna go MA for strong language.
Now see, I'm doing this strategically because even though I am a streamer, I am proving that I am clearly 18 plus.
By saying fuck in the first seconds of the video.
Yeah! So I don't get confused as a minor in the whole Internet Safety Act.
Minor.
Minor. It's
Grown
a grown man who
wasn't-
collects in the mines. At what point do I just tell myself to trust the process?
No, I can see the issue that you're having. It looks really good zoomed in, but as soon as you zoom out, the lines become so faint you don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, do you maybe want to put gaps in between?
Yeah, I might need to make the individual leaves bigger. And then they can have more gaps.
Yeah. I love when you're erasing.
Drawing banana trees is gonna be fun.
I love bananas.
I love bananas. Bananas are my favorite fruit.
Really?
Yeah.
More than apple?
More than apples.
Huh. More than peaches?
More than peaches.
More than strawberries.
More than strawberries.
More than mango.
Oh, mango. I do love me a mango. That's hard.
Because bananas are good all year round and they're
Yeah.
delicious and it's the two-go food for everybody.
Yeah.
But mangoes are only available at certain time of the year.
Yeah, mangoes are like the special treat fruit. But bananas are my go-to everyday fruit.
But the exclusivity of the mango makes it better.
It kind of do. It kind of do.
It's like if you can only have sushi once a year. Or like a quarter of the year.
Yeah. If sushi was like that seasonal, and I could only enjoy it every so often, it would be like my all-time favorite food. I mean, sushi is still a favorite of mine because I love
No, I
sushi.
know, but like,
I've come to realize I can't talk about sushi in Ducky's chat.
oh,
It makes way too many people hungry.
oh.
There's so many people who love sushi in
I'm
Ducky's
just gonna
chat.
show up, type in sushi and leave.
Do it. I dare you. Watch how many people be like, no! Hey, guess what? Sushi. Yeah. Okay.
Do a zoom out. No.
No. No. That's okay. This is all part of the process.
Exactly.
It's all part of the process. Actually, what about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think just giving like little hints of the shape of the leaves at the bottom might be the way to go.
It's also less.
And I can reinforce the
What is
shape
it?
with the shading as well. Polluted.
um,
Busy.
yes.
Yeah, less busy. Just giving the hint of the shape of the leaves whilst not being too busy. I think that's the way to go.
Remember that you got to do all the other leaves as well, and it might look really busy once you do all the other ones.
That's true.
I may not be artiste, but I am critic.
You can see with eyes, and you can say from a non-artistic perspective if something looks good or not.
You look good.
Oh, bye-bye. You look good.
I would like to remind you, you need to get glasses.
Hey! I don't need to get glasses. That's not confirmed yet. Piss off.
You restart the time?
Now I got 3 minutes left.
Okay. It was so full, I don't know if you even have to press the play thing.
No, if it was done, it would be great.
Yeah, but yeah. You know those kind of times that start with full and then go into empty, or you go those times that are empty and go into full? I don't know which one it was.
Ah, okay.
And I saw it full, I'm like, you started.
Have you been going this long and you didn't have the timer going? You're watching my clock so that you can get ready to play Factorio.
No! You can't prove anything.
As
you
you're...
know what? Sometimes...
Run away! A good thing you run away, because I'm gonna need the bathroom when I'm done with the stream. And that's time. Alright, well we've made some good progress today. We've got started on a peach tree. And well, let me do a quick save. We got started on a peach tree and we finished our apple tree. Which looks really cute, especially now that I've looked away from it and come back. I am very happy with how that apple tree looks.
You can love it even more when you zoom out.
That was very cute.
Yeah, it's as cute as you.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it, lady.
Do it, lady. On your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, back to it then. Well, no, not back to it then, because we're ending stream here. Oh, but that was some good progress for today. I'm very happy with that. If things go well next week, I would like to add an extra stream on Wednesdays and Thursday dev streams.
No, leave it once a week.
Leave it once a week for now?
Leave it once a week. You're only on the second week. Try to stick to a schedule first.
Okay, fair. I'll do a month of schedule, staying on schedule.
There you go.
And
Sounds
then,
good.
yeah. And then in the new month, we will try adding on an extra stream.
There you go.
Yeah. But thank you for popping in. I will see you guys next time. Bye.